Crazy little motherfucker.
Oh,
Y'all better get on
candy
this
corn?
candy corn, Nick.
Nah, bro.
See, only weirdos eat candy corn, bro. Don't nobody
Man,
everybody
you out your
bypass that.
motherfucking mind.
Mini candy, little chocolates and stuff like that. The candy corn, you scoot to the side to get to the good shit.
You
No,
ain't lying.
no.
Bro, don't
I
You
nobody
the
fuck
real.
with that, man. You was
shit.
that little
Real.
My
kid that was
boss,
happy
we
that
was rapping
somebody
about that shit. He's 60
somebody had
something.
like 4 or 5 candy corns wrapped in some saran paper in a twist tie. That's what they
Was-
gave you for trick or treat.
It's my
Yeah.
lucky
Love
day.
that shit.
It's
When
my
you was
lucky day.
when you was good in school, they gave you 2 of these little motherfuckers.
Man, I used to bite the white tips off. Throw the
I
west
guess
the
my wife
rest
was like,
away.
nobody eat that wax, that bullshit.
Oh man, I was just sitting there. I know we live, man. I was just sitting there on TikTok real quick, and a dude was doing a commercial for a concealed bulletproof vest, right? And I went down to the comments, man. Mind you, it's a bulletproof vest. And one of the comments, man, is I know it in bad taste, man. The motherfucker said, "Does it come in a turtleneck?"
Why do you say that? I get it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm done with TikTok for the night, man. I mean, god dang, that was cold.
Let me tell you something.
Everybody was like, dude, too soon. Like just too
No,
soon, man. Come on, man.
no, we
It
calling
ain't
people
too soon.
negroids and shit. No.
Yeah. You know,
And then the TikTok one was worse. Go ahead, Cuddy, because before I get mine off, go ahead.
I was just like, I wonder how many Charlie Kirk Halloween costumes there will be this year.
You know
how they did Trayvon, and they did everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Wayne.
Damn.
They did Trayvon with the Skittles and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Skittles and the tea.
Mhm.
Dude, on the real shit, that shirt he wore is selling out.
Yeah.
That shirt and the shooter shirt. We talking millions. That's already been made. They selling both. They got a website, for Charlie's shirt, and then I think like Etsy or somebody is selling the shooter shirt.
Oh, Etsy gonna make a shirt out of any goddamn thing.
Bro, I was just like,
That
damn.
shit is made out of the same quality as them old Master P tapes. Them true where the letters came off after you opened it.
As soon as you open it, you got to go ahead and put your iron on it. As soon as you get a towel and an iron. Like, God dang it, no limit.
But dig it, man. Let me just say this, man. I'm not shocked. This is the culture. You got motherfuckers that buy paintings off serial killers and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitches that want to date crazed motherfucking serial killers.
Menendez brothers.
Brothers.
One married or whatever. Go ahead. Yeah.
Bitches were trying to get a Manson. They love that dude.
Yeah.
That they let the one bitch Squeaky Fromm out. I think that bitch out. She's still crazy as a motherfucker. He got a hold on her for the great. You talk about some pimping that Sugar Free can't even fuck with. But George Zimmerman was selling autographed Skittles, and so what I'm saying is I'm not shocked. You know what? I'm not even shocked about the Negroid comments. I'm not shocked about the comments on the TikTok where the older one is a weak black man. For what the fuck did I say there? Some people's freedom of speech cause other people issues. No, I was right. The fact of the matter is these people found somebody that they can latch on to who said things that they wanted to believe. Right now, they're saying it. What's his name? Charleston White is canceled. Which, no,
you can't cancel that dude.
Yeah, you never.
It's impossible.
Yeah,
but for all the shit, all the fuck that he said it. He said so. I've talked about motherfucking Gilly's kid.
Yeah,
I've talked about other people's children.
Yep.
He said, but when I talk about this white supremacist, now I'm wrong. When I'm dumping on black people, it's all good. When I was dumping on Asian people, it was all good. He said, but now that I talk about this one white supremacist motherfucker, now y'all mad at me. He said, fuck him. I don't care. Fuck him. He said he was a racist and a goddamn liar. He said exactly what I said, which was, this motherfucker sat up here and said that Trayvon Martin hunted down George Zimmerman at 2 a.m. in the morning, as if there isn't a 911 recording of the police officer telling this motherfucker to quit following Trayvon.
Stand
down. Leave him the fuck alone. We gonna send somebody out. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you know, a lot of this shit that these cats want to repeat. I don't give a fuck about the name calling. To be honest, most of y'all a bunch of bitches, and I'm not talking to the fans. I'm talking to the people that want to respond that way. Y'all a bunch of fucking bitches. You know what
Don't
I'm
forget to
saying?
like, share, and subscribe, please.
Yeah, bitches too. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all bitches because I never denigrated that dude. I never denigrated Charlie Kirk. I disagree with my brother as far as, wishing things on people, and I didn't even wish anything on him. I simply said with everything he had to say and all the problems that his verbiage caused people that look like me, it couldn't have happened to a better person. Nobody grave dancer, no shit like that. But the fact is, we ain't gonna sit up here and wipe the man's history clean as if he didn't say some things, as if he didn't say a lot of shit. Um, Ketanji Brown, a motherfucking Supreme Court justice who passed the bar. Michelle Obama, a Harvard law school graduate, if I'm correct. Three other black women. They're DEI hires and they don't have the brain processing power. Black people commit this, that, and the 15. Like, that's the shit y'all love to hear. And that was his last words before he got taken out. And the sad thing is, y'all somehow divert back to black people when it was a white dude that did that shit.
Hey, man, you saw what happened damn near instantly. I forget how many HBCUs had to go on lockdown.
Come on. But you know what?
And they was like, what the hell that got to do with what just happened? You know, what's going on?
That's what everybody's saying. That's what everybody's saying. Go ahead.
What about the lynchings? The lynchings.
Oh, yeah. Well, one was a homeless white dude, and the one was a student. They said they as of now don't look like any foul play down in Mississippi.
Man, don't no black dude hang himself near pickleball courts.
Was it a white dude hung? A white dude was hung?
A white homeless dude was found today, I think, and a couple days ago there was a kid who was found by the pickleball court hung on campus and down in Mississippi.
Yeah, but see, this is the other thing for me, right? I'm listening to all of this shit. I'm just watching it play out. Because again, I ain't wish death on a motherfucker, but I'm not gonna sit up here and shed a tear for somebody who said that 1930-something eugenic shit about our people. Because he believed that shit. I mean, he got what, Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, and the like out there crying and saying, he was misunderstood and people took his shit out of context, and she trying to, yeah, as if motherfuckers don't know what they heard. She trying to, link it to something else. Whatever. Yeah. They are this dude that killed him come from a conservative family.
Mormon.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said the grandmother came out and said, we are not left leaning, we are not Democrats. He had a 2-parent fucking home, which just all that shit about not having a 2-parent home, blow that shit out the window.
4.0 GPA.
Right. And the best they got is, he was gay. He was on the training side of the game. This is where the bullshit come in. If it was a black motherfucker, they would be like, take that goddamn wig off, wipe that lipstick off, use a Negro. Use a Negroid.
Yeah.
Use a Negroid. You black. But when it come to them, it's every other goddamn, he was trans. You know what I'm saying?
It was too much of that gangster music.
It was too much of that gangster music. You know what I'm saying?
In Utah.
Like, can't nobody stop the flags going at half mast. Can't nobody stop Bibi Netanyahu talking about the boy was supposed to come to Israel from his invitation. Can't nobody stop all of this praise that he's getting. But y'all can't shut people up and act like they didn't hear what the fuck they heard. If y'all like what he had to say politically as far as Republicans and Democrats, go ahead. But all that other shit where he was focused on black people, they asked this motherfucker about mass shootings, which is committed predominantly by white people, white straight, white trans, whatever the fuck. All we got is the
Christians.
DC shooter.
Yeah.
All we got is the DC shooter and his minion. But the fact that y'all come on here with Negroid, fuck every one of y'all. And like, share, and subscribe. Who said that? Fuck y'all.
Well, that's why I had to say it, bro. I know you be getting to your feels on those, man. Come on, man. We just started a conversation. That's all that was, man. You ain't got to go in on them like that. It is what it is. You ain't
No,
gonna
you know
change
what?
that. You ain't gonna change that mindset, man.
No.
This is what
I'm
we're here for, man.
I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even mad at him. But it costs to say some slick shit to me. That shit ain't for free.
Bro,
I was happy to get under y'all skin. Fuck you.
we got you on the meds now. We got you on the men's.
Yeah.
Right now,
I
man.
got
Don't
this
get the
fresh
blood
ass
pressure up,
haircut
man.
cut just to
All
say
low,
fuck y'all.
all low down. I see you over there shining, son.
I got
Calm
ready just to
down,
say
man.
fuck y'all.
The wind got fresh just to say, hey, look here. We said what we said, and eat a dick. You know.
And here's the thing. I wish you all well. Every one of y'all that had some shit to say about me. Listen, I got the people in my life that I need to love me. That's my brothers right here. That's whoever else. But fuck
Yeah,
y'all. I wish you well in all your endeavors. I hope you hit the lotto, but fuck you. I don't care for your opinion.
This is the perfect segue into the intro. Do we have any intro music today? Are we good?
We got it, man. We got it.
Okay.
And by the way, since motherfuckers want to talk about us, it's like we barbarians, our people. 13 days ago, it was a white man who was gonna. They arrested him because he was going to shoot up a black preschool. And his words were black babies was going to die. But let's keep going.
Let's keep going. We could jump back into it because that's damn near the first topic.
Go ahead. And let me say this. Cut the music for a second. Cut the music on for a second. Let me just say this. This ain't all or the majority of white people. I don't believe it because you know what? Somebody pointed out something. They said that it's the majority of white people that's like jumping for joy that this motherfucker's gone. But all they calling them is liberals.
Hit the music, man. Yeah, we Negroids. Yeah. T-shirts coming soon.
That's right. You're now rocking with the best Youngstown's own 3 PMD, a Def Squad Waiver Room production. Tank up and Eddie goddamn P. Shout out to Nang. You already know who the fuck it is. Shout out to all y'all with them fucked up ass crime statistics. Shout out to Cisco Drizzy. Shout out to King Sully. Shout out to 3 PM Kiki. DJ LOH on the ones and goddamn twos. And you know him and love him. Youngstown's very own. The North Side's very own. DJ LOH on the ones and twos, very own high value motherfucking man. Could it be Ed Deaduma? No. Maybe Eddie and the Cruisers.
Maybe.
Could it be Ed and me? We'll just go with Blacklist Ed. Let's fight this motherfucking evil Negroids.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. First up, man. White men fight back was the chant. Old man was sending me TikToks, and I just kept seeing the shit. And I was just like, fight back against who?
Right.
Your cousin? You know what I mean? Like, this is some in between, that's y'all business right now. Y'all got to come to terms with what's going on inside y'all community. Fight back against what? Please name that for me.
Man, they've been waiting for a race war for since the Civil War. They've been waiting. They've been waiting to get it in one more time, and every time there's some crazy that's their chant, man. They just go right to that. Let's kill some black folks. And
it's the thing. Like, this is the thing for me. This is the thing. We might be a smaller percentage of the population, but what the fuck without the army, without the military, what the fuck do y'all really think the black people gonna do? Just sit there and let it happen? Like y'all wanted, this particular percentage of this group wanted to march through Houston and LA, and that shit didn't go work out the way they planned. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the average white person is sitting up here thinking white man fight back. I think the average white person is going to work and worrying about paying their motherfucking bills like the rest of us. How they gonna buy that top ramen and candy corn.
But not to interrupt you,
vacations.
Sauce,
Go ahead.
man.
No,
It's just that I'm not worried about the average white dudes.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I'm worried about this little subset of folks who feel they need to chant this, and it's like, who are you? White men fight back against. Finish your thought against white men.
But big bro, but that's exactly where I was going with that. I mean, like the Cuddy said, these people have been waiting for a fucking race war and raising their kids up for a fucking race war since the Civil Goddamn War. And every time like this shit happens, it's like they get prepped, like, oh, we know it's a Nick. Like history ain't the same.
No, I can't wait. Like, no, it was just like the mayor or the governor or whatever Utah when he gave his speech about, oh, it hurts that it was one of our own. Did you hear him say that shit? He said the quiet part. He was just like, oh. Why couldn't it be somebody from out of state or some shit, some goofy shit?
He caught himself. Yeah.
He was just like,
What did you hear? I don't know if she was a U.S. representative or she was a mayor or whatever. But she said, I believe this was the work of a transgender. Like, this just show you, listen, man.
It can't be one of them. It has to be the other.
It has to be. It can't most of them white. Most of them white.
They believe these statistics that Charlie was talking about. That's the problem.
That's the fucking problem. And this is my thing, man. Let me tell you something. In the whole history of white shooters, it's been two trans, and they was white. But it's been two trans. Like, you ain't gonna wipe away their whiteness because they was trans. But now you're gonna demonize a whole nother group who demonize the fuck out themselves because they push that shit on people and want to get in the boxing ring with bitches. But
go ahead, man. Finish your thought.
But other than that, who the fuck said they ain't got the right to live? If a motherfucker want to put on a dress and live his life, that's his business. If he feel like the cat in the hat, that's his business. All people are saying is, don't push that shit on me. But when you start to just making up shit,
that's what makes it sinister. You know what I mean? It's like it overshadows what actually happened. It's like, dude, you're never gonna get to the root of this issue if you don't identify exactly who the hell just hit you.
That's what
you know
what
I mean. It's like you got hit right in the head or whatever. You know exactly who punched you, but yet you're gonna go blame the dude that's sitting down minding his own black business. That's who you go. You go blame. Oh, it was his fault that so and so punched me in my face. No, it was your slick tongue. And you didn't handle your business. That's all.
Yeah, it's situations like these that always bring me back to that scene in Rosewood where, they're just mad. You know that nigga's in that house living with that white woman? You know that nigga's got a piano?
And I'm
working all my life. I'm working all my life. I ain't got no piano. You don't know how to play the piano.
Yeah.
But see, sugar, I buy my suits off the rack, sugar. Yours, I see yours.
You lied to me, sugar. You are the sugar I was looking for.
And I'm living in a fucking
hovel. That's the mindset.
Wait a fucking minute. This man ain't fucking with you.
Ain't doing no kind of wrong, but I need my taste, sugar.
But
taste.
It seemed like this sadness over the man's death. That's how I know the shit wasn't really genuine. It shifted when they found out all shit is white man.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Hurt their soul.
Why couldn't he just be a wide nose nigga? The darker the better, but we would have taken a light skinned one.
It's easier to process. This they can't process. That's somebody that looks just like them, that's in the crowd, chanting, everything going the same way he's preaching. And then all of a sudden, the worst happened. And come to find out it's a dude who damn near looked just like him.
Right.
That's the crazy part, man. It's like there's a mirror. Look at it, bro.
Have you seen the memes where they're like, Charlie gets killed and, there's no rioting, there's no, mass protest, blah, blah, blah. It's just mourning. There's the difference between us and them. Like, what is this shit, man?
It's bizarre, man, because it's like y'all looking for somebody else to blame and you know who did it.
Y'all not rioting because it was another white person.
Yeah.
If it was a Negro.
But yet still, but they're not rioting, but yet still, white men fight back. The first time I saw that, it was just like,
What the fuck are they talking about?
Right.
Hold on. Then I was thinking, like, well, did we do something after? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, did we get caught slipping doing some other shit after this? You know, or we still tripping on, you know, what happened to Charlie? And then
You know
it's
what the
like, no,
bullshit is?
they was just riding because
That
they had
shit.
the outfits. Go ahead.
The man died over opinions. Somebody shot him over opinions. Well, what about these people's opinions of him? They can't have opinions. See, it's not freedom of speech that they want. It's freedom to insult. Like Megan Kelly, she talking about fucking. Matter of fact, let me say this. I was watching. Shout out to Tim Black. That cat got one of the best shows. I was watching Tim Black. He showed a clip of Megan Kelly. Somehow she brought Barack Obama into this, talking about.
Yep, always.
You know, and I'm like, I want to take up for him, but he don't fuck with us like that. But she goes on to say, this country has never been so divisive.
Since.
And here's my thing. I'm like, divisive. They always saying divisive. And it reminds me of that scene in Mississippi Burning and said, us and our niggers was all right before y'all came down here. When they told Gene Hackman that shit. Now they hanging black folks willy-nilly. But the fat motherfuckers say the cat that was what's that cat? Vern. He played Vern on not Ed Grimley.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about? It was my cat.
Vern. Oh,
hey Vern.
God. Yeah, I know you talking about. Go ahead.
But
Jim Varney?
That might have been him, but I forget the character that he's like.
Yeah,
that's him.
Yeah. So anyway, he says, us and our niggas was good until y'all came down here starting trouble. I mean to say this, but every time they say divisive, there's always been race problems in this country. Always. We ain't got to get specific. And it just led me to believe that when they say divisive and they say this country, they're talking about white folks and white folks only. They don't like the fact that it's white people on the other side of the aisle that aren't as hardcore in their belief system. Because the liberals are just fucking as bad, in my opinion. Everybody's saying it. But they're not united on one front against everybody else. Like these motherfuckers on the right, you got to give it to them. They say what they feel and they hate every goddamn body that ain't them.
Yeah.
You know what
Unfortunately, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What you got, old man? Okay, we can stop because we our intro was about talking about this dude, man. And I said I didn't want to get too knee deep in this dude because we could run the whole gamut on this dude, which we're not going to do because we already done ruffle some feathers, and which is fine. Go ahead, get in the comments.
Fuck y'all.
Do what y'all need to do. Get it off your
coming
chest.
back. Yeah. And I'm just serious. I'm not mad at y'all, but fuck you. Like, for real.
All right.
Another thing, the number of my white friends that posted Charlie Kirk, like,
yeah,
got me looking at him sideways now.
Yeah, tributes.
Tribute cat.
That's all. Just let him go.
Rest in peace to my boy Earl. He went to see one of his longtime friends. I think they was in the same platoon. This was his dude. He told me, White, I went down there for the funeral. For the wedding. It was all good until this dude got drunk. We was in the kitchen, just me and him.
Yep.
He said this dude got drunk and started talking about goddamn Obama.
Yep.
And the country and this. He said, man, I ain't think this shit was in this dude. He said, before I knew it, this motherfucker hauled off and hit me in my goddamn mouth. He said, I grabbed him and slammed the shit out of him and held him there. Because he said, I was shocked, but this was my guy. I said, well, homie, that wasn't your guy. He said, but his mom came in there like, oh my God, thank you for not hurting him. Thank you for not hurting him. I don't know what got into him. I'm like, no, it ain't what's got into him. It's what's been in him.
Yeah, it just came out. Not got into him. What's just coming out of him.
Yeah.
All right, man. This next one, fam.
Let's get it.
Elderly woman shoots man in the face with flare gun in one of those residential communities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. What the fuck? First of all, who gave grandma a flare gun?
I don't know, but did y'all see the video?
Oh my God.
I was like, man, you ain't gonna duck. You ain't gonna move to the side. Nothing.
I don't think he didn't expect it.
I don't think he expected that, fam. Like, come on, man. Seriously, in the face.
Fam,
And grandma got good ass aim. You know how hard it is to try to level a flare?
Hey, listen.
From the hip.
Right. And had that bad boy go straight to your target? Nah, bro. That ain't what those are for.
Did you see that shit bounce off his face?
Yeah. I saw it burn off his face. That's what I saw. That was fire.
He grabbed that bitch. Hey, he popped in her fucking head so hard. The only thing I couldn't understand is she admitted she was trying to kill him. That's what she said. They didn't charge her with murder, first degree murder, none of that shit.
Attempted anything.
Nothing.
So how do you? So what? I'm trying to think. Like, man, how do you even go about justice for old boy? You shot me in my fucking face with fire.
Right.
You know. Yeah, man. That video, bro.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. I probably wouldn't be able to grab her. I'd be trying to save my face. You know, because I know that shit burnt. No, it burned.
Man, look.
They're in assisted living, right?
Yes, that's what I mean. Assisted living. I'm suing the company. Like, man, how'd she get a flare gun? She got a boat? The hell she got a flare gun for?
Somebody sneaking contraband in their diapers.
Her grandson has slid that to her.
Y'all knew she had this shit.
Yeah.
Baked it in a birthday cake.
He fucking with you, mama.
Take this.
Take this.
Take this, Meemaw. Keep this on the top.
Bitch.
Shot him right to what I was trying to kill him. Yeah.
Hey, motherfuckers get old and ornery, and that grumpy old man shit started to happen.
Man, look here. Imagine getting that phone call. You at work, and they're like, look here, you need to come down there and get your grandma or your mother. What happened? She shot a fellow resident in the face with a flare gun. A what now?
A who?
A flare gun, not a Dillinger. A fucking flare gun.
Grandma, what the fuck is wrong with you? I told him to leave my cats alone.
They piss somebody off that bad, you want to blast him in the face with a flare gun.
He made me feel young and never came back.
I think that's what it was.
That's nasty work.
Oh, fucking that old lady.
So you sliding with Gail now, huh? I got something for your ass. I got another flare for her ass when I see her at bingo tonight.
I saw your ass down the hall. Roger.
And like you said, Sauce, that staff knew she had a fucking flare gun. You know they was tossing their rooms and whatever, and was cleaning their shit, and saw that shit up under it. Was like, nah, man, don't report that. I want to see how this play out.
But y'all know what the cold shit is. Bitch stood there like, I'm too old to run, motherfucker.
That part. That part. She's like, damn, I thought I dropped him. No, he's still charging. Fuck it.
Motherfucker's pacemaker ain't
none of that. I mean, perfect. I mean, direct shot. Normally, you hit somebody in the body, it's a bigger, it's a bigger target.
That shit looked like
caught him in the dome. Shit
that shit looked like it hurt, man.
Like it burned. That motherfucker like, ah. And then went on here and tried to slam her. Well, did slam her.
He slammed the
shit out of her too.
Well, as much of as a 60-something-year-old elderly motherfucker could, he took the bitch down like, bitch.
You know how much cocoa butter I'm gonna need now, motherfucker. I'm gonna get a keloid on my face.
Hey, listen.
I guess it gets gangster in those little retirement villages and shit, man. Hopefully, old boy get a speedy recovery. It looked like she done put a blunt out on his face, down in the corner.
He like that's all right. I'm gonna catch the bitch when she's sundown.
Yeah,
that's what I thought this was, because like these. You get dementia, man. That personality changes, bro.
Yeah.
You get paranoid, shit like that.
Yeah, that's why they put them in these, facilities, whatever. They was like, family members calling in. How's she doing today? Well, she's not having a good day. Not a good day. She's feisty and not remembering shit and yeah, man, fucking shit up. And
I'll call
apparently
you
she's
again in a
strapped.
month.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like I'll check back in a month. I think her birthday. Yeah, in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I'll check back then.
I worked at that goddamn independent living facility for 2 years, and you did not see many family members come there.
Yeah,
Nah, it's sad.
That's where they go to park them. They waiting for that phone call to be like, hey, come retrieve their things.
I had something happen to an old person one night, and I can remember calling because we got to call the family, let them know if they go to the hospital. And I got the voice message, and it was like, "Yeah, don't call this number anymore.
Damn,
Call my sister at this."
Damn. Yeah, folks. Family is a mother, man. I had a boss or a former boss or whatever. He passed away in the dialysis in the chair. And he didn't have no family. He had a brother that was left, and he didn't fuck with him too tough or whatever. And how I found out was one of my other co-workers or whatever was the person who was taking. I didn't know until like later that she signed him out the hospital to come stay with her and her family because he didn't have nowhere to go. They was like, we're gonna put you in assisted living because you can't go home in your condition. So she contacted the place and was like, he could come to my house, and she was taking care of him and shit. And once he got healthy and when came back to work, he was still on dialysis, and she was his emergency contact. So when he died, they didn't call his family; they called her, and was like, "Hey, such and such," and she was like, "I haven't seen him in a minute." Like, yeah, but you still his emergency contact, and yeah, man, like all this shit, and come to find out, this dude had like 6, 7 cars. But he lived in an apartment and kept all that shit in storage. So I'm assuming all that shit went up. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, some pretty slick shit. But it was just one of those weird situations where, like you said, family members check out, and there's no point of contact for emergencies. Ill shit.
Very.
Yeah, man. Shout out to these senior citizens, man. I hope they get their shit together. All right, man. This next one, man. This is so fucked up. Publisher Clearinghouse, man. Y'all wrong for this shit. Y'all fucking wrong. The winners no longer receiving lifetime benefits. Come on, man. I didn't know they went bankrupt.
Me neither, but it wasn't sustainable.
I didn't know they were paying people out. I always thought that was a scam.
Please like, share, and subscribe, man. Shout out to the late great Ed McMahon.
Yeah. Ever since Ed stopped delivering the checks, nobody's got one.
Bruh. Could you imagine you done already bought this big ass house knowing you was gonna get these lifetime payments, and all of a sudden dude's like, hey man, where's that direct deposit?
Man,
we didn't file for bankruptcy, bro. You got to call this 1-800 number and send them your paperwork and saying that you got to start the process all over again. But they just gonna get the runaround, man. If they ain't that company go up and go bust, what are you gonna do?
Well, you saw what the new company said. That's using the Publishers Clearinghouse name. They said, we ain't honoring shit before we acquired Publishers Clearinghouse.
Wow, is that legal? Can they do that?
Yeah,
they take the name.
They said we acquired the name. We ain't honoring shit before July, whatever, 2025. For me, I feel like
all we know is people who won in the 80s, in the 90s, and early 2000s. That's it. We don't know nobody 2020, whatever.
But motherfuckers ain't saved nothing. What they just, oh man, I got another one coming next week.
You did lifetime, Sauce. Lifetime,
right? Hell yeah, because this is my thing. Ain't nothing promised. God damn it.
Facts.
And this the thing. I hate to laugh. They were promised something, but it was something that was given to them. They ain't have to work for that shit.
But look here, man. You hear lifetime back in 1990. You said, like, shit, I'm gonna go on out to Austin Town and get me a $45,000 house. I'm good.
But what do they say? That house should have been fucking paid off. $5,000 a month.
A week.
A week.
Motherfuckers. One of them checks is your mortgage in a big fucking house in Houston.
Yeah. But still, man, you come on now. This is before this is Public Clearinghouse before the damn internet and all that other bullshit. That came through the mail.
Yeah.
You remember that shit? And now they're not honoring that shit. I'd be mad in a motherfucker, boy. I didn't spot this boat and I can't make these fucking payments. God dang. I just told my kids they could go to whatever school they want to. I got you. And yeah, we fucked.
Yeah, they were like a magazine subscription service.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. God damn.
Now, it's fucked up in the sense that people actually adapted their lifestyles to that money that was coming in.
Yeah.
And so abruptly it's cut off. You know, that's fucked up. But again, at the same time, you ain't put none of that shit up. You know, you ain't think like shit don't last forever. Everything go belly up.
My thing is, man, you getting these checks, $5,000 a week. That's not after taxes. You know, it's still a nice piece of change because it's every week. You know, that's depending on what state you live in and whatever overhead. So that whole point of winning that was everybody was like, shoot, as soon as I win this, I could, you know, quit my job. I ain't got to, you know, I worry about medical or any of that shit. We should be straight.
Got to go to work now, player.
Oh, yeah. You fuck, because how many years you been getting this payment? And like you said, they ain't stacked nothing.
Better
They
get
didn't
your
put
guard
nothing
card.
in a in a mutual fund or nothing. You said get your guard card. You'll be all right. You get a little insurance. You'll be all right. That deductible a little high, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right, man. They gonna hit you with that deductible, son. So
you get about $27 out.
Yeah, man. Damn. They just stopped. Like, man, that was your God. Hey, that's cold, man. Public Clearinghouse, y'all wrong for that shit. But again, what is that? Like if you hit at the casinos, like the big $5-10 million, whatever, you get payments. You don't get all that at once. You know, it's not like the lottery or whatever where you could have the option, one-time payout, or you know, X amount until you know they get you right. But when you went at these casinos, whatever, no, you don't get all that money. You don't get all that. You get, you know, what is that, 500,000 a year, some shit like that.
If that's the case, I don't want shit from Vegas. The motherfuckers ain't doing too good.
They're fine. They fine.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to the winners, man. I hope they can rectify that shit. But yeah,
sad situation, man. All right, kid, let's keep it rolling. Don't forget, y'all, like, share, subscribe again. Man won 100K from a YouTuber. Found alive, hogtied, and burned in his burned out SUV. I'm gonna let y'all go around. I know what happened. I'm gonna let y'all go around. If y'all want me to set it off, I'll set it off. But I know what happened.
Please set it off. Set it off, man. What happened, Ed?
That motherfucker went to go buy some dope. That's what happened. That's what happened. He went to go buy some dope. You dropped all that money on him. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Not the, you know, ain't about no stereotype, but come on, man. You found in the back of your own shit and somebody tried to set it on fire. Bro, you know you tried to buy an 8-ball or 2. And the shit went left.
You can look at that motherfucker's gum line and see what he was doing.
I'm sorry, but that's the first thing that popped in my head. And he made it out. Who do you know that can make it out of something like that?
Crackhead.
There you go.
Yeah, crackhead.
He just inhaled all the fumes. Was high in the motherfucker. Hey,
come on, man.
He looked like a smoker though.
Yeah, and they blessed him. He said he was on his way to go, you know, pay the bills, or he's going. Was that the dude that's going to pawn his wedding rings or whatever?
Yeah.
And dude asked him for a couple of dollars. He's like, man, wait right here. I'll be right back. I got to go, you know, pawn these rings, and I get you right when I get out, when I come back out the store. And then dude blessed him with that money. And now this shit went out. I was like, man, why y'all go ahead and put that story on what happened to him about that, man? We know cats who know a little something about something know what happened with this, man. And I think that's what happened.
That motherfucker called the dope man.
Yeah. Right after he paid his bills.
Said, oh shit.
Yeah. Give me everything you got.
Branson. I want everything.
That's what happened. And dude was like, okay, yeah, now get in the back seat.
What'd you say, Cuddy? I want everything you got.
Everything you got. I want that boy. I want that white girl. I want all that shit. What some kids talking about? I want some of that Perk 30. I want all that.
I want that alligator.
Give me some lean.
No, that crocodile.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that's what happened with pimping.
I want that Breaking Bad meth. I want that blue shit, baby.
That blue magic. I don't care what you call it. Just don't call it blue magic.
I'll give me the red dog shit then.
So y'all get down in the comments and let us know what y'all think about this whole scenario, man. A dude about to go into the pawn shop to pawn his wedding rings, which is kind of a crackhead move too, but people get down on their luck. It is what it is. Came out, blessed old boy with a couple dollars, and old boy blessed him with 100 bands. And he got hogtied in the back of his his SUV, and they tried to set him on fire.
I got a family member back in the day.
Made it out.
I got a family back in the day. Pawn the TV. We had a nice pizza that night.
Well, I had a family member who pawned the family Bible.
Damn.
You can pawn those?
Huh?
You can pawn those?
Apparently the old ones that's like this fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
Those big thick ones. Yeah.
You know what? I went into a pawn shop a few years ago. Them cocksuckers be damn near trying to charge full price for shit. I was like, let me see what I can get out here in Texas. It was right around the corner from my apartment. Man, I said, fuck y'all. That motherfucker's crazy.
They will upcharge, especially like out here. Motherfuckers from out of town come in. They was like some of the best shopping is at the pawn shops or whatever, because folks be desperate as hell to get back on those tables.
Yeah.
They will drop everything. Like, oh yeah, here, take this, take that. Especially the out of towners, man. So they said the best place to go get one of those high end cameras, those Canons, or whatever. Yeah, go to the pawn shop.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
hey.
And they got that shit behind glass. Like it was in the fucking like real store. That shit fresh off the press. But it's like, God dang, but you still get a good deal because it's a lot of pawn shops, man. A lot. So
I used to work in a pawn shop as a kid, and man, some hilarious shit used to go down. It was run by an old Italian dude, right? He'd been doing it since this motherfucker knew the Warner Brothers. He knew the Warner Brothers when they was in Youngstown. And he was like, man, he used to say this shit all the time. Like, oh, I should have went out to California with them cocksuckers and started making movies.
I can only imagine what passed through those hands and that facility, bro. Like a whole bunch of shit back before we had all this background check shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh right.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So
I remember this dude was all he was all coked up, like in a business suit, everything.
Yeah.
He come in with like 900 megahertz phones. You remember them?
Oh my!
How hard those were to get, how expensive they were.
Oh my God, that's a house,
brand new in the box.
Yeah, that's a house. Go ahead, man. Yeah,
this cat, he in the hood, then took his American Express card, went and charged all these fucking phones, and then brought them to the pawn shop to get cash. He's like, man, I can get $200 a piece for these down the street. And the old Italian dude was like, if you get $200 for those down the street, I'll go out here in the middle of Market Street and suck your fucking dick. Shut the fuck up. I give you $50 for them.
He's like, I know a junkie when I see it.
Okay.
You rather deal with me than them because you mess around and come up with nothing because they're going to rob you. He knew He knew how the streets work.
Yeah.
So that's how that shit go. That's why they went to the pawn shop. They felt safe. Back when you didn't even have to show ID. If the deal was right, motherfuckers is like, yeah, go ahead, take that. You got your eyes on that 22? Yeah, go ahead, take it. You got the money. But yeah, man, a different time, man. Now everything they need a urine sample, blood sample.
Oh yeah.
To pawn some shit. Ain't no way you going in there and trying to get away with swapping some hot shit. And them days is over with. But
Them was the
yeah,
days,
man. You nostalgic for those, man?
Man, look, not really, because I don't want nobody coming up in mine. But damn.
Yeah. All right, man. Bring it home. Am I the asshole for not taking my mom back home?
Let me hold on before we do
What's
that.
up?
I want to know what the fuck. What y'all think about this? Cam kicking AB off.
Oh shit, that was classic. That was classic. It was the right thing to do. He gave the brother a couple warnings.
Okay,
gave him a couple warnings. He was right. He was damn right for that, and he paid him. So shit,
I feel the same way. But
and he paid him.
A lot of people was mad because they said that he did all that. Yeah, you my brother. I don't got no problem with you gave him money. But when he got off the show, when he left, they said Cam was calling him a donkey and an alcoholic and a smoker, and he was being disrespectful.
Oh, I didn't see that part. I just saw when Cam got him up out of there. But yeah, Cam, he wrong for that. If you know your man down bad like that, like a lot of folks said, he down bad like that. Why even put him on like that? Why even bring him on?
Well, I think the thing was he was trying to get him a couple dollars because he mentioned that he said he loved Tank because he was somewhere Tank didn't know he was there. And Tank handed him every penny he had in his pocket.
Yeah.
Right before they left. But I guess the thing for me is, from the beginning of the show, dude said, hey man, I got something for you. Like, why wouldn't you stop when he said stop and he still gave you extra?
Because it's AB.
Yeah, now, he may have been well, and that's what Cam said. He says you're entertaining. Now, Cam may have disrespected him in the end. But what's more disrespectful than going on a show and being a habitual line stepper? I hear these people, I think most of them is young dudes because they like, yeah, why didn't he say that to his face? Of course, because he a fucking boxer. But could that not be the reason why AB felt like he can overstep his boundaries?
Right.
Because he is a boxer and most people know that he's a boxer, and those same people that know that aren't really going to fucking test him like that?
Nah, but Cam was on point because he said, bro, her boyfriend is here.
Right.
Like, dude, like seriously, like I want to keep you here, man. But he gave him every opportunity to get off that off ramp, whatever. He just stayed on that bullshit. So he had to cancel him right then and there. So Cam, and also somebody else pointed out that's harassment. That's Cam's show.
It is.
He could get fucking sued behind that bullshit. He thinking, you're like, not just fuck him. You're like, man, you're going to fuck my whole bag up doing this shit, man. I'm not trying to catch a case because you can't shut the fuck up and control yourself.
Well, proof of that is when Corey Holcomb, I don't know if y'all remember the infamous fight where Ari Spears got beat on by Zoe Williams. We didn't know until Zoe and Corey got into it. Everybody like, what the fuck is the animosity? Well, Corey had to pay that dude $20,000.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody was saying that was partially Corey's fault because he didn't control it. But I tend to say, hey, man, dude should have kept his hands to myself. Because, again, people was like, well, why didn't the boyfriend say nothing? Why was it Cam? Well, maybe because...
It's not his show and he wasn't on.
It's not his show. He wasn't on. He was back there. But do he really want to jeopardize his girl's career?
That too.
Do he really want to embarrass Cam? And this is, that's his people. Cam handled it the right way. I don't give a fuck what he said. He put money in that man's pocket.
Yep. And was like cash, not, old school. Gave him cash. Here.
Right.
Take a couple racks. Get your ass back to Cincinnati, man. Go.
See, the adoration that people give famous people is beyond me. So we up here like, oh, he disrespected him afterwards. But nobody said anything about the disrespect for Cam, Homegirl, and Homegirl's dude.
Yep.
Now, I think that Homegirl also could have been like, hey, my dude is come on now. I'm
She
not
she
feeling
knew
that.
she's a co-host of
Right.
their show, and she
Right.
played her part. She sat back and let
Okay.
Cam
There
handle it
you go.
because if it could have jumped in, turned into something else. Because
Right.
if those two would have had interaction, she got a case.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
Cam handled it, so there is no case.
Right.
He
Right.
gave warning. One strike, two, bro, you out of there. Gotta
Yep.
go. And I think Cam was thinking bigger picture, like you about to fuck up our brand, and we can't have that. I'm not taking no L's for you, on this bullshit. So we good. But definitely shout out to Cam on that one. That was dope. He did his
Yes,
thing
sir.
on that one. But yeah, man, the last one. am I am I the asshole for not letting my mom come back and stay? Did y'all read this one, man?
Oh
I fucked
yeah.
it.
Motherfucker, your mom was packing up some of his shit.
Oh my
Give
God,
to
that's some foul shit. You check your ring cam and see your mom stealing your shit
And giving it to your
to your
sister
sister.
who ain't shit.
That's cold, man. It's fucking family, man. That's some cold shit. Yeah, man. And they both got arrested, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got it right here, man. I let my mother move in with me and my family about 2 years ago. It was an adjustment for her because it became my house, my rules type of thing. It took some adjusting because she always wanted to steamroll my wife and do things her way. But I reminded my mom that we let her live here. My sister Jane needed to find a place to live and was one of the reasons my mom became homeless, trying to help keep Jane afloat into adulthood. Jane has four children but has custody of two. These children are not well behaved and has been in and out of foster system and has behavioral issues. Jane comes over to our house in the middle of the day, sometimes not allowed. She has her two kids with her on a school day. I and my family see this on the ring cam. My mother knows we have one. My family and I are at work and school, but we see her enter. What happened next is I see Jane carry things out with the help of my mom, food, bedding, and a couple of my kids' toys, like loads up Jane's car. I call my mom, no answer. So my wife calls 911, calls it a burglary. The police show up and arrest Jane. And while my wife was on the phone, my mother as well. My mom just started giving our stuff away to Jane. We let my mom sit in jail while my family and I discuss as we going on and on what is wrong with my mom. Bail was set, and now my mom has been in jail overnight. And she's called crying. We do not want her back at the house, and she has given the sob story of Jane is going through a rough time. I have heard that story my entire life, and my mom swore she would not get involved with Jane's issues. And when she moved in and not allow Jane into our home, it's almost 48 hours go by. My mom's jail go by of my mom's jail, and we decided not to bail her out. We contacted the church group that she occupied helps, and they set her up in a temporary shelter for women and took some of my mom's things to it, planning on storing the rest. Then we bailed my mom out. She complained ahead of time she needed a shower. How could we take so long? She was hungry and all sorts of verbal abuse. I took her to the church shelter for women and left her with one of the deacons of the church. Mom realized she wasn't moving back in with us. There's just one uncle from my dad's side left and said he'll take my mom in, but he lives out of state. And because of my mom's pending charges, she cannot leave the state and the shelter is temporary. My wife said she is not taking my mother back, and so I don't know what to do with her. Thoughts?
Hell no, you ain't an asshole. She violated, man. Like
She another person crossing that line.
you got some of these mothers out here that feel like just
Entitled.
because yeah, I'm your
Entitled.
mama, I had you, I can do what the fuck I want. No, you can't.
Yeah.
My mom, man, look, man, we had my mom over. for one my son's. She came for his police graduation, and man, my mom. I would have to give you the whole story, but my mom proceeded to sit down and give the Aubrey ain't shit speech to my wife.
He treats me so wrong.
That's exactly what she said. Went back to 1993 on my ass.
There was one time he shit in his diaper right after I changed him.
He knew what he was doing. He smiled at me. He even
That's
winked.
listen. I listened to that whole motherfucking thing
Wow.
on the ring
Wow.
on the
Okay.
ring camera
Okay.
and fucked around and I let her get it out and she was getting mad because my wife like yeah that ain't Aubrey like all the shit he does for you. No, you're not listening to me. You're
Yeah.
not listening to me.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Man, I got in her motherfucking ass when she got home. And then my sister would talk crazy. I mean, we straight now, you know. But the point is, man, people will take liberties. And if you know, if you love that woman, man, no matter how much you love your mom, you gotta make clear distinctions that hey, this is your lane, this is her lane. Y'all motherfuckers ain't finna go left to center or right to center.
Yeah, man.
Um, when you got issues, y'all come talk to me. You know. But I told my mom, don't you ever fucking sit down with my woman and talk about me like that. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Don't ever do that bullshit again.
You know, he got on his podcast and he talked about me. You know,
Yeah.
he's,
Oh,
never, he's never loved me. He's never loved me.
oh man, listen. You can't. I
We
can't
watch it
even,
in my church group. We watch him every week.
if I
Me and
give
the
her
church.
advice, she's sensitive. That's why I ain't called in a few days, man. Because I was trying to tell her she was saying something about the job, and I was like, hey, mom, you about a year and some change out from retiring. Why are you saying that to your boss?
Right.
Uh,
That's the last thing you need right
she,
now. You so close to the finish line.
she told her boss, I know you don't like me. That's okay. And it's the new boss. I'm like, this the
Oh
new
fuck.
boss. Like, you
Yeah.
you ain't said that you the common denominator in over 20 years of goddamn work and all these problems with these people.
Right.
Boy, she got quiet. I try to tell you stuff and I don't think you listen. I said, oh, I ain't say nothing to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to tell you.
Talk
I've
to
been
you
saying
later.
it. Yeah, I'm just
I'll
trying to tell
talk to
you.
you later.
For years, people just now started to talk about it. But I've been saying when you get close to retirement, I said this shit in my 20s. People start fucking with you to get you either do something that's going to allow them to fire you or get you to quit. And I said, and you're giving these fucking people ammunition. I don't care. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I,
Oh.
I said right is right and wrong is wrong. But or do you really want to be wrong? I mean, do you really want to be right and broke
Broke.
and not have the shit that you done worked damn near 30 years for?
Yeah. Oh man, what you got on this scenario, man? How the diabolicalness.
My mother was an angel, man. So I can't picture doing this to my mom. I can't picture throwing my mama in jail, bro.
See, they
Like
didn't throw her in jail, man. She laid her bed. She
herself.
made her bed, man. She made her bed.
Yeah.
She come on, you stealing my kids' toys?
He just revoked her
Come on,
residency.
man.
That's what he did.
Yeah, that's all he did. But let you marinate a little bit, you know.
Yeah, man. I just can't picture having this kind of beef, man.
Y'all know I can.
We know.
It is what it is, man. You know, like I said, you can't pick your family, man. You damn sure
Mm.
can't pick your family. So
That motherfucker, if you try to roast motherfuckers till you make one goddamn joke about her.
Yeah.
Tank stayed at the crib one day, man. I slept on the floor. She hear us joke, she want to get in on it. She put some Vaseline at the foot of the fucking door, trying to say some shit about it. Man, she saw one of our little some no, somebody saw one of our dozens back and forth on
Oh
Facebook
God.
and told her this was the
oh
most
fuck.
evil nigga on the planet from there on out.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I said,
Don't
listen, man.
understand the logic of our conversations. That's why we try to keep it in house.
But I told her, I said, Ma, this is the thing. I said, you got the right to feel how you feel. I said, but first of all, nobody asked you to join in on those races. That's number one. You wanted to jump in and have fun. I said, this motherfucker ain't your family. He ain't your friend. You wanted to jump in on some shit that ain't had nothing to do with you. I said, so don't get mad now that it come back around. You right, I did jump in, but he called he called her some cold shit like a trash.
It's cold.
It was just a joke, man. Like, it's nothing to do with her.
Right.
Just make some shit up. Like, yeah,
Right.
Your mama was a man. You know, just
That motherfucker don't know what I got under my dress, motherfucker.
Oh, man, mama, calm down.
Your daddy said that ain't really your cousin. And here's the crazy shit: the water got cut off one day. This was the first motherfucker that volunteered to drive 3 hours to come cut it off.
See,
and when I told her that, she was like,
I
said, bet you want to shut the fuck up now, don't you?
Oh, fam, before I let y'all brothers go, can we get a recap on the fight?
Oh, you know we can do that.
Nah,
what I say?
You said TKO is what you said.
Yeah, but I said he was going to win. I was wrong about the TKO. And look, I almost got that out of him, though. What was that round? He staggered him?
He staggered him, but, bro, this is Canelo. That boy ain't never touched the canvas, just like Bud. I don't think Bud ever touched the canvas.
You don't got to.
Yeah, he did exactly what those who, there's a blueprint to beating Canelo. He's been beaten. This is his third loss. All he had to do was watch Floyd. He boxed the shit out of him. That's all it was. He boxed him. Bruh, it was some somber folks walking across that, leaving the Allegiant Stadium or whatever, man. You thought it was a goddamn funeral.
Yeah. Not only did he box him, he stood in front of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So nobody... Because they still trying to
say he ran the whole fight. No, he boxed.
No, he didn't. No, he stood right in front of him, put them balls on his ass.
Yeah, he boxed.
He took that motherfucker's best.
Yes, and gave him. I never seen him get touched up like that because he dotted that eye a little bit, and he got frustrated. I never seen Canelo drop his gloves. Like pretty much like, dude, why are you moving so much? Why don't you just stand still and let me hit you?
Right,
that type shit.
But that's what they want from him, though.
Yeah,
that's not boxing.
Thank you. That what they wanted was that dude from Canada and that dude from what was that? He sparred with Bud
and Bealey.
Yeah, that dude just standing in front taking blows, back to back or whatever. I was like, both of these cats, they ain't gonna remember their social security number in 2 years.
No.
They won't be able to recite it. I mean, they were taking blows. They were chopping wood, And I was like, God dang, bro. And the whole fight. And that's what they wanted the Canelo fight to be, and wanted Terrence to get his head knocked off. And Crawford was like, shit, watch this. Watch me work. And mind you, he moved up 2 weight classes to meet this dude's demands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crawford hasn't been in the ring in over 2 years.
Right.
Come on now. Everybody was like, man, ring rust and all that. I think maybe the last time he fought was when he put the paws on your man.
Yeah. Don't do that, motherfucker, because I told you he was going to beat your man, Canelo. Don't do that to me. I've been a Bud fan since day one.
No, you wasn't. Earl is my guy. I know Earl. We was in Texas together. I know Earl.
I was holding pads. You gonna kick it? Get it!
I said I was holding pads, motherfucker.
That was your man.
That was your guy.
Let me tell you,
I got him all the way. He gonna knock his ass. I was like, bro, have you watched Bud? I was like, he is not to be fucked with.
Real shit. You put me on the Bud, and Errol's still my guy. Let me tell you something. I think Earl would have beat Canelo pre car accident.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And I don't even like to mention the car accident because to me it's not an excuse because he came back and whooped the shit out of somebody. I forget.
Yes, before. Yeah, his tune-up fight before.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that away from I'm not gonna take that away from Porter. I'm not gonna take it away from Bud because Porter damn near won.
Yep.
But my point is, guys like Errol, guys like Keith Thurman, these cats are masters at what they do. They were champions. You can't take shit away from them because they lost the fight. Because see, here's my problem with this. Errol loses a fight. He disappears.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman, he ain't boxing how long?
He got bad hands.
Right.
You keep breaking his hand. Go ahead.
Let's go to AB. How many fights has AB lost? 3?
Yeah, because he wants he want to do all this instead of training.
Okay, but this is my point here. Now dig it.
Pitch and woo.
Yeah.
Pitch and woo on the job.
Pretty much. That's it.
But dig this though. Manny Pacquiao had 4 fucking losses and was considered the pound for pound #1 champion. Canelo had 2 losses and was considered now 3, but he was considered the pound for pound #1 champion. Meanwhile, Andre Ward undefeated. Now Tank Davis undefeated. Bud undefeated. Mayweather undefeated. All these black fighters undefeated. Shakur Stevenson undefeated. And nobody is considered. Jaron Ennis, I think, undefeated?
Yes. Oh, no. He lost to, what was that, split with Tank.
Okay. So
Boots. Yeah.
Boots Ennis, undefeated. With that. But nobody's calling them the pound per pound #1 fighter. You see, it's a bullshit game.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you got to think of what Bud had to do to get this fight because he cleaned out everything. There was nothing left. He had to move up divisions and 2, and then meet all these other stupid demands. Like, also don't forget about there was no rehydration clause,
right?
Meaning his fucking thing could gain as much weight as he want after he weighed in.
Well, Mayweather
after
said
the weigh-in.
Mayweather said when he came in, when he said it was no clause in his first fight because somebody, Max Kellerman, was saying that there was a catch weight, and he said, "Well, it wasn't." He said, "Man, I came in at 150 something." He said Canelo came in at like 170.
Easy. The day of the fight. Yeah.
And got his ass whipped. So I'm just saying, like, you can't win if you one of us. Like somebody said, every time it's one of us in the ring, that American shit go out the door and you see flags of other countries being
bruh. How about that? And the killer part is, man, did y'all watch Bud's intro?
Oh, you know where that came from.
Yeah, the movie.
Desperado. I caught it as soon as he did it.
I was like, this dude is on one. He's paying homage to these folks and everything, and still no love. But a lot of diehards that I know did give him his P's. It was like, I can't take nothing away from Bud. It was like he fought his fight. That's what it was like. Canelo trained for a fight, but he didn't train for that fight.
That was one of the things Canelo said was that it's like I didn't have anything for him.
There's no plan B. The thing is, that's what the reason why I always hang my hat on Bud is because he's the only fighter I know. In that little box where they ask, what fighting style he has or whatever, they say southpaw or they say orthodox, meaning left hand, right hand. His box said switch hitter. How do you train for somebody who can knock you out with both hands at any given time?
You can't.
Thank you. That's why he has the record he has. And the fact that most cats, my right hand is my dominant hand. Could you imagine saying you could get it with both? And mind you, he had his stance that would throw Canelo off. That's why they had that accidental headbutt. Because
shit was on purpose, man.
Yeah, he could switch. And normally when you switch, when you fight a southpaw or whatever, and you orthodox, they always step on somebody's foot and somebody they bump heads. That happened. But that's because Bud came in the ring and he downloaded the data. He processed it just like Mayweather did and turned it into his own fight.
Yeah.
That's all it was, because Canelo had nothing for him. Nothing.
And I said that. I'm like, what are all these motherfuckers talking about? Like, this dude is about to go in here and get his ass beat. I did say TKO, I would have lost some money, but I was going to put about $200 on this motherfucker.
Somebody dropped $2 million on Crawford.
Damn.
Yeah, was it ringside announcer?
Oh, no, not Max. Somebody said Max Kellerman dropped $3 on Canelo. That's why he was stuttering and looking like he was, like, oh my God.
Shaking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I was like, what happened? Was Max
I think I just leveraged my whole family's future
Mhm.
on this redhead Mexican dude. What the fuck did I just do? Canelo, do you think there's any way back from our poverty? I mean, your poverty, you know what I'm saying? He was out of it. Max was out. He was on some shit that night, man, because
Man, when you got a
he didn't look
motherfucker,
right.
when you got a motherfucker as black as Bud, he ain't gonna lose. I grew up with dark skinned motherfuckers. All them niggas could scrap. Boo and Craig.
That is
nigga.
so racist shit.
Boo and Craig, nigga.
Little boo boo. Not little
Them
boo
some
boo.
real niggas
Boo
from the
boo.
yo, nigga. Them niggas can squab, nigga. Straight. Them niggas.
You saw his
I grew up
backstory.
with them
His
niggas,
mama
man.
said
Them niggas.
I told the kids, if anybody could beat Bud, I'd pay him $10.
Oh, somebody called me a goofy.
Bitch put a hit on her.
She did. She used to pay motherfuckers $10.
Put money on his head.
Because this is the thing. They interviewed. Bud was saying. My daddy was away because he was in the military, but when I was born, he told my mom that we got something here. He gonna be special. She said, I told him he wasn't gonna be shit.
Yep.
And I used to pay people to whoop his ass. Well, somebody on there was like, oh, she was just trying to make him tough. I said, no, she wasn't. She regrets that shit. You could see the shame in her face when she talk about it. This motherfucker. She knew how tough Omaha was, goofy. She was trying to toughen him up. He said, enjoy your 25 likes. No, nigga.
There's what you call it, man. There's trying to motivate your child or whatever. Then there's the flip side of trying to break somebody's spirit.
Right.
And that's what it was. Because she also said she never told him she loved him.
Let me
his other stuff or whatever. She was just on that time. Like, fuck him.
Sign him up to be an altar boy.
What that got to do with teaching the motherfucker how to be tough?
Yeah,
professional page
to go get other kids to beat him up. Was he that bad, or you was just a shitty person?
Let me tell you something. My mother always told me she loved me. Still hugs me. We be having beefs and shit, but my mom always told me she loved me. Always hugged me. But my mom would get out there and make me squab. And the other thing was, my mother would be out there shoulder to shoulder with me. Because motherfuckers would be trying to gang up on me. My mom would be out there be like, oh, you got to get your mom. I'm like, motherfucker, you got 3 niggas with you. Yeah, hell yeah, I got my mom. I used to be like, oh, shit. As a grown man, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, nigga. Me and mom.
Strap. We ain't taking no more L's. Get the strap.
And listen. I seen Mama Joe get the strap for real on the bitch.
So I'm gonna get you sucker shit.
Let me tell you something. My mom had, I had a little brother my mom lost. And she had this friend. And she was down there. My mom wasn't eating this shit. And this lady had just had a baby. I don't know what this bitch said. But my mom came in the house and got her 22. And went back down there and proceeded to whoop her ass some more. I didn't mention the first bit of ass whooping, but she whooped this woman's ass. And her friend had to come and get her because my mom was no longer in her own head. So she for real got the goddamn strap. So yeah, man, there's championing your kid, making them tough. Trying to get the sugar out of their tank is what we used to call them. And then there's breaking spirit, to never tell your child you love him, to pay other people to whoop his ass. And because if she said that when he was a baby, she said it plenty of other times. And
That part. And like I said, man, I don't know, she was traumatized as a kid and she's just trying to continue that vicious cycle of just, verbal abusing, your kids, because that's what happened to her.
Yeah.
And or she just resented him because he started to look like his daddy and his daddy wasn't around. It could be a laundry list of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sure she, like you said, that look in her face while she had to go ahead and say what she said, on the camera. Like, yes, I said it, but yeah, now you have no bills. And that same kid you tried to get his ass kicked or whatever is paying for, your lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah.
She could, some ignorant folks would try to pat her, she'll try to pat herself on the back and say she did a good job, putting this dude in that, in that mindset. But nah, you don't get credit for that.
No. No, I mean, yeah, it made him tough, and that's a good thing. But that's the byproduct of.
Passed down trauma.
There you go.
That's all.
Yeah. So.
What you got, old man?
Hey, man, I'm just tripping off these comments on our TikTok page, man.
Yeah,
we struck a nerve with some of that Charlie Kirk shit.
Oh, they still commenting?
Oh, bro, these they all in there. Oh, this is bad. Let me bring it up.
Bring it up. Bring it up, though.
Do what y'all do, folks. Like, share, subscribe, man.
Perfect combination.
Boy, you done cut all your hair off over there, young man, looking like your driver's license photo from the 90s. Okay.
At
we
the
still
edge
tripping
of my
off them.
I sit back and reminisce. Oh shit! Here we go. Oh, did they say something about the stabbing?
About the what?
Or was it just the Charlie Kirk shit, or did they say something about the white? They ain't even talking about homegirl on the train no more.
Nah, it was a bad time.
I know, bro. It isn't condoning violence in response to being offended or dissed. like, isn't the plague that's killing thousands of young black men?
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Well, my kind has lifted all the other kinds out of poverty.
My kind.
So I will rest very easy in my safe, gentrified suburban. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
They act like there's a whole fucking history out here that don't exist. Like I said, man, y'all saw the graph that I sent you. People can find anything they want to make them feel whatever, but these statistics ain't all the goddamn.
Sauce, like I said, bro.
No, you're right.
Take it down, bro, because you'll be here going down the rabbit hole, getting in with folks you don't even know. Just all they are, they may be even a bot. Who knows? But the shit is hilarious to me, man. Yeah. Like I said, I responded, man. Thank you for the new name. T-shirts coming soon. Ingroids. Yeah. Hashtag Ingroids. That's gonna be the new name for 2026. Yeah. I love it, man. So get in your feelings and get down in the comments.
Yeah. Get in the comments.
Please.
We're going to take this mental approach.
Yeah, we love to hear from y'all, man.
We're going to maximize the hate.
Yeah. Thank you, fellas. Love y'all. We'll do it again, man.
All right.
Peace.
What's up, Cuddy, though?
Oh, shit.